host ever with his comedy show.
Yeah.
And of course, my lovely assistant.
Hello, everybody.
So here's a joke for you.
For joke
How
of the
do
day.
kids like to be in a swimming pool? Hey, explore. Pretend
Uh,
you not just see that.
I'm fine. Don't worry. Where
Yes.
do pigs go to get clean? The hog wash.
So, why was the boardwalk so wet? There was rain in the gutters.
What did Lucy go on her trip to La La Land?
How do bees communicate? They buzz words.
How do Kenyans eat? They gorge themselves.
Yeah. Why was the door so narrow? It unhinged.
How did the pig get out of the mud? It was a snort
So,
of a problem.
when is your hair nosy? When it bangs.
Why did the water have to calm down? It spouted off.
How many friends did the dog bring to the party? It bring a whole clan.
What did baby books do? Babble.
Why is the toilet wet? It was flushed.
How did the runner drink milk? She lapped it up.
Why was Barbie thinking it was about to sleep? Her dream home.
How does a tongue draw attention to itself when it sticks out?
Why do trains hang out when they're downstairs? The rails.
How do you know when a bell has something to say? It chimes in.
Why did the percussionists have to take a break? They were drumming up some trouble.
What happened to the mad scientists with the plan? It fizzled out.
What do twos say when they get stumped?
What cartoon character spends her time on Twitter? Tweety Bird.
Why was in there but pounding a headache?
What did the pot do with the chili secret? It spilled the beans.
How do chickens do when they first they duck? Quack, quack.
How did the road feel about the twins chicken crossing it? It's sort of double crossed.
Why did the Jews go to the show? They would blockbuster.
What did the doorknob say to the closet? It's my turn.
Why did the potato chip stop the car? They were deep in the road.
What do plastic bags wear on their formal occasion? Zip ties.
What room did the racket stay in? 10F.
What sport was the bank good at? Vaulting.
Why did the butter say to Mr. Potato, you made
What did and a little shake?
what do you call silly
And a
paper?
little shake.
Daffodil.
Why couldn't the boxing gloves get along? They weren't a good match.
Why did the pickles climb into their truck? They were the doorage.
The door is ajar, meaning other word for open.
Yeah.
Why are pianos good with locks? They have a lot of keys.
Where do toilet paper sleep? Under sheets of paper.
What did Anna do when she forgot her part in the show? She froze.
What did the juicy do to lemons? Gave them some aid.
And what did the princess Celesta do when she gets sick? The hospital.
Or hospital.
The hospital. That's funny.
Why do flowers work out? They want to be pencils.
What? Why was the fir tree so sad? He bent for the other tree in the moment he seen her.
Why do pumpkins think the other corn? It was a little corny.
Why was the necklace so bored? I was tired of being around.
What's the best way to listen to fireworks? With a boombox.
What did Casper get when he banged his head? A boo boo.
What happens when the laundry started rustling? The clothes were pinned.
What does the hero eat his soup out of? A Super Bowl.
What did the lamppost on its page? Something a lightning.
Where do snowmen go to dance? Snowballs.
Why did the shrub quit working? It was bumped.
I was bushed.
Why were two gardeners affected? A little squirrel.
Why did the candle get sent to his room? It had a meltdown.
Why was coffee so upset? Someone mugged it.
Why was the tennis ball shocked? Someone took it to court.
Why was it terrible? Why would happen when the court told the Nero joke? I had her in stitches.
The drill finally finished and separate every last bit.
Why did the officer stop in there? It was weaving in and out of traffic.
What did the transformer tell the waitress it was leaving? Keep the change.
How do you know when their dishes are in trouble? They're in hot water.
What was Sullivan doing in the Olympics? Going for the gold.
How does Tin Man never take a bath? He was squeaky clean.
What do you call a tiny onion? A minion.
How does SpongeBob soak in the before? She soaked it up.
How did O save the those? Yeah, good job. Yeah, good job.
How does the tree sleep like logs?
AKA me. What do you get when you cross a beetle and rabbit? Bugs Bunny!
How does Clockers make Nemo go to the ring home? He was selfish.
What did the ogre do about all of his problems? Shrek them off!
Yeah. What do you call a black sheep with a baby tooth? Dang kitty.
What did Mater's friend get around? Like lightning.
Why couldn't the alligator talk? He had a frog in his throat.
Why was the ass always in trouble? It didn't know.
How does laundry solve the problem? He sorts it out.
What did the punctuation put in timeout? It wouldn't comma down.
What's the one game of Jacob mad at the other? It knocks it off.
What did the drill have to do? Have to go to the different drawer of the toolbox? It bit someone.
What did the captain do with his ship? He reported it.
What did the earthquake say when it was blamed for all the mess? It wasn't my fault.
What do you call a clock when it's bad? Yeah, give it a timeout.
What did one screw till the other one ran into a problem? Use your head.
Yeah. Why was the witch moving a stick around a stirring up a cauldron?
Why was the little brain sent to its room to think about what it did?
My evil witch laugh. That's my evil witch laugh. Not too loud.
That's how mine works. Duh.
Not too loud.
Huh?
Don't get us busted.
I'm not.
Why was Santa such a problem? He couldn't control its elf.
Why was the witch moving a stick around the cauldron? She was trying to trouble.
Why is everyone laughing at the pet shop? Someone asked, what did the dog do?
Why was everyone laughing at the pet shop? That's funny. What do you call a dog that's potty trained? Puddles.
What did the piggy bank say when it's mad? Save it!
What did Mueller assessing? He had a little schooling.
What caused the commotion at the washing machine? One of the pieces of equipment got sucked together.
How did the submarine answer the question? I think so.
Why did the toilet paper get in trouble? They ran into the bathroom.
How do you know when the notebook is in trouble? It's in a bind.
Did you read the book about Hammer? It was a nail biter.
Why did the piece of paper get mad? The pen is out of line.
What do you call when you're in trouble more than once? Too much trouble.
What takes care of the problem in the bathroom? The toilet handle again.
How do you get a shoe to stop talking? You put a sock in it. That's what I do to get her to stop talking at times. It was Dr. The teeth and to make his eyes cross.
What did you hear about the gum in the jar? It was kind of a sticky situation.
Why couldn't the lolly over the balloon? Because it was a lollipop.
How did the glasses stop? The clock was late. They were watching him.
Why is the dartboard say to the other bad dart? It was what's the point?
That's cute. How did the tools do when they had a problem? They fixed it.
Why did the balloon say right after the vote? I hope this isn't a blowout.
What did you get when you mixed a sprained elbow with the syringe, a slingshot?
Why couldn't the cube remember anything? Because she was blocked out of it.
Luckily, I have never sprained my ankle, but I have sprained my ankle, but I haven't sprained my elbow, thankfully.
I never sprained anything.
I have. It hurts.
Why were the leaves talking? They had a fallout.
Why couldn't the cube remember everything? But she blocked it out.
What did the hunter say about the rabbits sitting on his track? It was not hopping.
Why weren't the leaves talking? They had a fallout.
Yeah. What did the ballerina say when she had about tiptoed around?
Walker the magician put his arm in his shirt. He had something up his sleeve.
Yeah. Why did the fish go to the doctor? He was feeling ill.
Why do you call it when a bunch of fish steal your boat? Something fishy going on.
How did the microscope solve the problem? It did it. It made it bigger.
Why did the mule have trouble understanding? It just couldn't get the point.
Why did the needle say when it got in trouble? Darn it!
What did the wire realize it was in trouble when it got grounded?
What did the rug say when it got in trouble? Just laying around.
That's funny.
That's what I do most of the day. Sometimes lay around.
What do childish skunks do when they're upset? They make a big stink about it.
How did the pen paper get in trouble? They didn't know what right from wrong.
Why was Marsh never clean? Because April got the showers.
What's the bird's favorite game? Beak Boo.
What were the riddle and the pun worried about the joke? It was sort of sick.
What did the mice say when the cheese was all gone? Rats.
How do you know when the mascara is upset? It lashes out at you.
Okay. How do you know what's the best place for donuts? Dunkin'.
What did the teen say when the man put down her phone for him? Ugh.
So